Hi, so in this video I want to cover two things. One is the shift key and what it does, and two, I want to cover how to make your ribbon not show when you open the database for the user. Okay, so I'm going to send me off to the side here. And I'm going to use the rubric database to demonstrate this. And one thing that I want to point out to you is everyone should have a rubric database. And so if you just hold the shift key down and you open your rubric database, you should have access to what I'm talking about here. Okay, so the shift key, when you hold it down, it will make it so that any options that I've set up, any user interfaces that I've indicated I want to have open when I start my database, any auto-exec macros that I've indicated I want them to run. In other words, I've created an auto-exec macro. All of those things, none of those will take effect. They will just open to the standard setting, and the user interface will not show, auto-exec will not run. So I'm going to show you that right now by pulling up the rubric database. So here is the old version, but that's what most of you are using. So I went ahead and I was holding the shift key when I clicked on it, and so sure enough I have a blank window, and my user interface that I usually have, this one right here, did not come up. So that's what happens with the shift key. Now what I want to show you is this ability to make the ribbon not show up. How you're going to do that is you can go in here to Miss, okay, and if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you'll see a Visual Basic code, okay, and so basically this is it says public function turn off ribbon, and what this is a function in Visual Basic, and I called it turn off ribbon. You can call it whatever you want, but that's what I called it. And then you just have this command, do command dot show toolbar, and then in quotes ribbon, okay, comma AC toolbar no, and that just that's a command that'll turn the ribbon off, the toolbar, the ribbon off, and then end function. Okay, so that's the code. Now of course it won't run unless you have something to make it run. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here back away from the Visual Basic code, and I'm going to come over here to my auto-exec macro, and I can go into design view, okay, and it takes a moment. And so you can see that in my auto-exec macro I have a command that says run code, and then it says function name and turn off ribbon and parentheses. Remember, that was the name of the function that I showed you a moment ago. And you're just going to type it here. Now one thing I want to make sure you understand is make sure that you have these parentheses here. Otherwise you'll go crazy because it doesn't work and you can't figure out why. It's like it's right. This I typed it correctly, but if you don't have the parentheses, it won't run. Now these other commands, don't worry about those. All you have to have in your auto-exec macro is this command right here, and that will make the ribbon turn off. And that's basically it. It's very easy. So once again, Shift key, hold it down when you want to open up your database and get access to all of the background stuff, forms and reports and everything in the navigation pane. And then for turning off the ribbon, you just have this code right here. You type this in into a module, and a standalone module, I should say. So what you would do is go up here to create, and then click on module, and then you would type your code and then save it. Other than that, I think that's it. Okay, thanks.